Welcome to Femme Fables by Fehmi Rana. Each story is filled with life lessons and a chance to enhance your English skills. Stay tuned till the end. In my quest for power, I took what was never mine to have. Little did I know that my selfishness would turn my kingdom into a wasteland. This is the tale of Prince Edgar, a prince whose heart was as cold as the treasure he sought. But in his pursuit of wealth, he awakened a curse that would change his life forever. Join us as we uncover the mystery of the enchanted lake where greed meets its match and Prince learns the true cost of selfishness. In a kingdom far beyond the mountains, where the skies were always blue and the rivers sparkled like diamonds, lived a prince whose heart was as cold as the winter's frost. Prince Edgar was admired for his beauty and bravery, but behind his charming smile lay a heart consumed by selfishness. The prince cared for no one but himself, and his desire for wealth and power knew no bounds. Is this the best my kingdom can offer? I deserve more, far more than this. Prince Edgar wanders through the royal gardens, his eyes catching a glimpse of an overgrown park. What lies beyond this forgotten road? Prince Edgar's heart raced with greed. That tree, he thought, shall be mine. The prince ordered his servants to build a bridge to the island and cut down the golden tree. Just as the first axe strikes the tree, a bright light flashes and a beautiful fairy appears. Stop, this is not yours to take. It is the heart of this forest, giving life to all around it. If you remove it, you will bring great suffering upon your land. Prince Edgar, fairy tales and warnings do not concern me. This tree shall adorn my palace, and nothing will stand in my way. The moment the tree is uprooted, dark clouds gather and the lake begins to drain. The flowers wither and the animals flee. The once beautiful kingdom turns barren and desolate. The curse of the golden tree had been unleashed. The kingdom once thriving was now on the brink of ruin, all because of the prince's greed. Why does this tree no longer shine as it did in the forest? Why does everything I touch seem to wither? A beggar enters the palace grounds, draped in rags and covered in dirt. The beggar approaches Prince Edgar, begging for food and water. Beggar said, "Please, your highness, grant me a morsel to eat." Prince Edgar said, "Be gone. I have no time for your pitiful pleas. My palace is not a place for the likes of you." As the beggar leaves, he passes by the golden tree, and with a subtle wave of his hand, the tree's last remaining leaf falls to the ground. The beggar's rags shimmer briefly, revealing a faint outline of the same fairy who had warned Prince Edgar before disappearing into the forest. The prince's cruelty to the beggar, a disguised test from the fairy, sealed his fate, deepening the curse and leaving the golden tree barren. That night, as the prince sleeps, a ghostly figure appears in his dream. The spirit, an old man with wise, sorrowful eyes, speaks softly yet with authority. Your selfishness has destroyed what was once a paradise. The golden tree was not yours to take. If you wish to restore your kingdom, you must learn the true meaning of selflessness. Prince Edgar wakes up in a cold sweat, his face pale and his heart heavy with regret. The prince finally understood the depth of his mistake. His selfishness had brought suffering to those who had once adorned him. Determined to make amends, Prince Edgar orders the tree to be returned to the island. In a gesture of true repentance, Prince Edgar carried the golden tree back to its rightful place. knowing that this was the only way to undo the curse. As the tree is replanted, the sky begins to clear, the lake fills with crystal clear water, and life returns to the forest. The kingdom was restored to its former glory and the people rejoiced, but the prince knew that this journey of redemption had only just begun. From that day forward, Prince Edgar ruled with kindness and generosity. His selfish heart had been transformed and his kingdom flourished once more. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more tales that inspire and entertain.